your man, the Prince, and I'm here playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate, the last Maharaja DLC. I would like it to be very successful on the channel. Hopefully you guys like the gameplay I put up, and of course I want you to like and subscribe and whatnot. Just without further ado, let's get cracking. Let's get into this. I really am excited about this. I'm a big fan of Assassin's Creed, and I was looking forward to this DLC. This with Syndicate, I love how they did their DLCs. After they released the main game, then they did DLCs for them later on down the line. With Unity, it was Dead Kings, but with this, you had the Jack the Ripper DLC. It was kind of like the Dead Kings of it, but then you had the missions that set up, and I actually like the missions on this game. The setup very nice, and hopefully with Assassin's Creed Empire, I heard that they weren't going to do one this year, which is kind of unfortunate. I mean, I really wanted an Assassin's Creed in 2016. It's not much. There's a lot of games out there who wanted Assassin's Creed to take a break for the longest time. Like, it's alright, take a break. Same time, it's kind of like, the game has its great points and it has its faults. I mean, bugs are definitely a fault, but so they should take maybe a 6-month break or a little break for that, but not a whole year. We don't need a whole year. They work on these games in succession each year. They're pumping out 2 or 3 games. They're working on 2 or 3 games at one time, even if one's coming out that year. They're still working on the next one. Like AC Empire was in development when Assassin's Creed Syndicate was getting promoted. So it's like they already know exactly what they're going to do. With AC Empire, I just really want to go to Egypt. I think that setting would be amazing. It would be an amazing setting. And not only that, look at the mythos that Assassin's Creed built for us. I feel that with AC Empire's inclusion, they'd actually be able to rewrite history and make it. I was actually thinking about it, since it's in the ancient times, is what I'm hearing. Since the game is in the ancient times, maybe instead of living history out as it's already happened, trying to follow in the footsteps, maybe we can write the history and live it as it's actually taking place. And then that would set up the next one and being, the new Assassin's Creed direction. That's actually what I see. I feel like it would be great if they did that exact storyline that I gave them. I'm going to get into the last Maharaja. I just needed to take care of some loose ends, if you understand. Loose ends. Like I said, it's the Prince. Follow me on IG, Prince, A.D.Prince. On YouTube, Prince Assassin SCP. I really want to change the name, but it's kind of entrenched in me right now. But it's fine.
Your attempts to influence
Here we are.
for the Indian cause have failed.
Let's get
You must do more.
I will not jeopardize my relationship with Queen and country to satisfy your crusade.
Your Highness, you belong to India, not here acting the part of a noble foreigner.
I have wasted enough time indulging in this
If your
nonsense.
mother could see you now, the last Maharaja of Punjab, basking inside his golden cage.
How dare you?
I always recommend bringing someone's mother into the argument.
If he doesn't help his people, he will regret it forever.
How may we help?
Will you talk to him? He won't listen to me.
We'll do our best.
Oh, I wonder why, Greenie. And if I had to say, man, if I had to talk about all the characters in Assassin's Creed that they've created, obviously Ezio's the best. You can't get better than Ezio. But if we take Ezio out of the equation, actually, and we just look at it from who came after Ezio, Connor, Arno, Shay, Patrick Cormac, you got Jacob and Evie. Out of all those assassins, who was the best? Who had the best character? Well, obviously it's Edward Kenway. I mean, he's basically like, if Ezio only had one game to really make a stand, and it was like Assassin's Creed 2, that's what Black Flag kind of was to me. Or actually, no, Black Flag was more like the Brotherhood, if I had to say, because Edward, he was in his mid 30s, it would seem, late ages, or late 20s, early 30s, or mid 30s, around that age. Ezio was in his 30s in Brotherhood.
Suppose Mr. Green sent you?
Bringing up your mother was...
Impolite, and he was wrong to do so. We'd like to rectify the situation.
Then humor me, and join me in a shooting game. None of these people have any sense of enjoyment, and I am bored to death.
A shooting game? Seeing you haven't changed at all.
Ellsworth? My word! How good it is to see you!
What is this?
The
What's
mother
this?
country
This
has treated you
yeah,
well.
who is this? Who's this guy?
Jacob and Evie Fry, this is Brinley Ellsworth, a friend from a past life.
You've made new friends, I see.
What brings you to this part of the Empire?
Company business, unfortunately. But I could not resist the chance of seeing you again. It's been far too long. I've heard nobody throws a party better than my dearest friend. I'm eager to see if your reputation overseas holds any truth.
My servant Thomas will be scoring the game.
It looks like we're gonna have to play a game here. Back what I was talking about before though, with I think Edward was the better, was a great assassin. He actually did some great things for the series. Like I said, his game was more like the Brotherhood. I guess we have to shoot the bottles in the middle. That's alright. I'm just an excellent shot, you know. Okay.
Last time, 6 points awarded to our shooter.
God, that was actually pretty hard there.
Thomas.
A little difficult, you know. I had to set first, but you know, I'm actually the Prince Assassin. I am one of the best guys you're ever going to see play an Assassin's Creed game.
Try and do as well, if not better, within a 20-second time limit. Timer at the ready. Begin.
Good show. But I believe you could do better.
Your turn, Your Highness.
Come, let us see if you are better with a gun than you were with a slingshot.
Oh, because they're childhood friends. It's pretty funny. Oh god. Oh, hey. That's, hold on. Just 1 bloody minute.
Sir, I believe I heard a second shot.
He's right. That sounded like a second gunshot. Strange.
Strange indeed. Let me investigate.
I'm sure it wasn't anything serious. Don't bother.
Interrogate? What's this over here? Second gun. The barrel is hot. Maybe this lovely lady over here saw something that I'd like to pick her brain about.
I saw the man in front of me with a gun. I just assumed it was part of the decor. You know how royalty likes to socialize. I saw the man in front of me with a gun.
I believe you. So is it you? Are you my mystery shooter? Let's find out.
What are you on about? Guns are prohibited in the gardens. What are you on about? What are you on about?
A second shot? I didn't hear anything. There was no one else. Who would shoot a gun at a party? A second shot.
I've been doing this a long...
I don't even want to hear your mouth. I just want to say it.
Are you suggesting this is a serious matter? It was most likely just an echo. Leave it...
Don't talk. Oh, that wasn't it. I'm trying to see where that special shot was taken at. This last one here. Oh, maybe not. I guess I have to accuse somebody or something. There's one of these guys over here. That man. That man right here.
What are you on about? What are you on about? Guns are prohibited in the gardens. What are you on about? Guns are prohibited in the gardens. That prince is causing problems. He deserves to be silenced.
All right.
You too will be...
Come on, Leighton. Oh, that's what you want to do? Is that how you feel? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Sir. Wait your turn. Nobody likes a cutter. Nobody likes a cutter. Sorry guys, I'm a little rusty there. It's been a little while since I picked up this controller. I haven't played this game since a little bit after the Jack the Ripper DLC. I restarted the campaign mode so that I could relive the memories. But that's only because I always play the game at least twice, every Assassin's Creed game at least twice, before I play the new one, which I thought was going to be AC Empire this year, but it's not going to come out. It's not going to come out here this year. So now I am left just thinking, what am I going to do with this game? I mean, I'm not going to sell it, of course. I didn't pay as much money as I did for the game if I'm not going to play it, but it's just like, I'm very disappointed that they're going to do that. I mean, I know they're going to come back stronger, because in 2007 when they made Assassin's Creed 1, they made the game and then they went a couple years without making a game because they didn't know what they wanted to do, but they finally found, they kind of written what they wanted to do over that time. In 2009 came and they made Assassin's Creed 2. So, you know, in a couple of years, of course they're going to make a great game. Ubisoft knows what they're doing, they're my favourite game developer.
I told you I won't hear
I'm actually going to be playing a lot of The Division on this channel, so if you guys look out for that.
Fill me in on your life here. It's been far too long.
Another
Apologies, Your
Ubisoft game.
Highness. If you won't listen, perhaps Greeny will.
Any progress?
We're not the only ones who want His Highness's attention.
Don't tell me the British Indies companies are harassing him again. They can't afford it.
Well, let's just say it's not just the BIC, and Singh doesn't want any part of it.
The Templars? It can't be.
At this rate, they'll have him before he can do any good. We have to convince him to trust us.
Meet me back at my old shop. I might know something that can help.
I like how that mission was set up there. It was kind of intricate, different. I like how he was really good at shooting. It was actually kind of a test. Like I said, it's been a while since I played the game, truthfully. So I'm not as good as I was. I'm trying to actually get back in the in the actual swing of things. At the same time. You know, with time, I get better. I'll get my stride back. Hit my stride again. And keep it moving, you know. That's how I do it. You want to do it. I've actually been recently watching Fuller House on Netflix. I love that show. I don't know if you guys are watching right now, but if you are, thank you for joining. But yeah, with Fuller House, I just wanted to know if you haven't seen that show yet, if you haven't seen the actual original show Full House, if you really want to have a nice time, a nice little 13-hour extravaganza, watch Fuller House. It's actually really good. I got a couple favorite characters on there. You know, Max is actually really cool. Stephanie's always great. DJ is actually a really great character. She's actually one of my favorites. The only thing I say about that show, if you guys haven't seen Full House, is the only person that didn't return from the original cast is actually the cornerstone, the crown jewel of what Full House was, and that was Michelle. She didn't return for the first season of Fuller House, but I hope, since they got greenlit for a second season, that Michelle's going to, it'll be amazing, man. Like Spider-Man coming to the Avengers in the Marvel Universe again. Michelle comes back to Full House. I know it's not as a grand scale, but it's like, they haven't acted in such a long time. They said they haven't been in front of, Ashley says she hasn't been in front of a camera since she was 17, and I think they're 29 right now, so it's a lot of years. Who's this? Oh wait, no, I'm not doing a dreadful crime, something. This is the last Maharaja. Yeah, hoping Michelle returns to Fuller House. It would be great if she does. Like I said before, thank you guys for watching. You know, all the support is great. I feel that in time we'll have a strong fan base. My brotherhood will be as fruitful as ever. And we could be talking about a lot of different Assassin's Creed games and all that stuff. Just games in general, not just Assassin's Creed, just anything. Like I said, I'm going to be playing a lot of The Division. When Mafia 3 comes out, I'm going to be doing gameplay of that. What else is there to play? I might play some WWE 2K17. You know, AJ Styles is my favorite wrestler right now. And I know he's going to be on 2K17. He might not be on the original game, but I think he's going to be on at least a DLC. You know, part of the first wave. Kind of like how Samoa Joe this year was a part of the first wave of DLC. But he was on the original game. But here we are, second mission. Information intercepted. Here we go. AJ Styles, you don't want none. You don't want none, son. It's crazy. WWE, how it's gotten to this point. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get into this mission.
Good, you're here. This isn't the first time His Highness has had troubles with the British Indies Company. A couple of years ago, they held his mother captive and blocked all his letters to her. Odds are they're keeping his correspondence from reaching the outside world once again. I have acquired the mail courier schedule. There are two separate routes of transport. The first, a mail carrying carriage convoy. The second, a train. If we set up an ambush, we should be able to seize his letters. Maybe this will change his mind. Start with the convoy. We must block the route.
That's a girl.
Bag it up a little bit. A little overzealous there. I was excited, guys. Don't worry about it. I was a little excited.
Walk on, girl. Steady on. Who's a good horse? You are.
Oh, come on.
The mail convoy will be here any minute now. Scout the area for allies. I will guard the area.
That was not what I wanted to do. Like I said, guys, I'm a little rusty here. Maybe I'm not remembering the buttons though, it's a bit weird.
We've got dynamite planted near the convoy's ambush location.
Like my head, my mind and my body are on two different pages or something, it's weird. I thought R1, but pressed L1. Let's go, big lug. Don't have time for this, let's get out of here. God, Henry.
What news you got, Daniel? Two prisoners out landed yesterday. The most fearsome marvel in the Empire. And it's only a tanner or two.
The convoy is headed our way.
Rooks, you're with Henry. Will do.
I got 3, right? Says I only have 2. 1. We're about to make some magic happen. Rooks, you're with Henry. Let's get up here. Ooh. That's what I like to see. Where is this guy? Is he following me? My fight in his back. Come on, hit me. Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. That's what I like to see. A little here. Let's take a little off the top. Call back to my man Wolverine. Come on guys, I know we're at a little disagreement, but this way. God, Henry, this is why I hate this man. Like, even in the story mode, this man Henry could not survive. He was the weakest character, the weakest, bringing Evie down. And then you see this here. He just died. This man's not even a level 4, and that's in-game stats. If this is how the actual memory went and you just die like this, why are you even an assassin? I guess you have those assassins that could be the information broker and do the combat side of things, and then you have those who can't. And Henry, you're one of those who can't. One of the most boring assassins I've ever met in my life. In fact, you're actually pretty forgettable. It's a lot, very forgettable. All the things you've done, I don't even remember half of them. I remember the one mission that you had where we went to Kenway's mansion. It was actually pretty cool. I like that mission. But you weren't the best part about it. You weren't even the good part about it. I'm hungry right now. Oh, by the way, I'm using the brass knuckles because I love how the hand-to-hand combat looks in this game. Fist fighting. My favorite weapon is actually the Kukuri though. Like, as a fan, I've always been a big fan of knives when I was playing Assassin's Creed games. And the Kukuri is kind of like the knife of the Assassin's Creed franchise. Oh, the Syndicate game actually. They haven't had to hit knife or the knife for a long time. So the Kukuri is actually the best weapon to me. Jacob Fry. Escape plan. No one is left. Walk out the front door. You want to need to ride. Pardon me, mind if I borrow this?
That's the way.